Hello, welcome back to We Are City channel to our FC 26 career mode here with Manchester City. Vincent Kompany's side doing fantastically well so far. Let's have a look what's in store for today's episode because we are top of the Premier League table. Chelsea trying to catch up to us. A fantastic month so far in November. Win every single game. We're going to kick the episode off with a simulation against West Ham United away from home. It's then going to be Man United at home will play, Napoli away will play, Arsenal away will play, and Villa away will play as well. The month of December always takes 2 episodes to get through because there's so many games that come thick and fast, and that is the episode. Just 1 simulation and 4 pure bits of gameplay. Hopefully 5 wins out of 5. So away Manchester City go to West Ham United, another clean sheet and a 2-0 win. But there is a bit of trouble because Erling Haaland, I think, is going to miss the Manchester derby. A red card for a second yellow card for Erling Haaland, sees him leave the field. Vinicius Jr. and Shirky with the goals. But Haaland suspended is a massive miss. Well, it's first versus second up next. Manchester City face off against Manchester United in a derby. United are back to maybe their best. They're up there near the top of that Premier League table, and they take us on 7 points behind us after our perfect start to the season. However, we will be out our striking Viking Erling Haaland, who misses the game due to suspension. That is so frustrating. Well, it's a side we go with against Manchester United today with one big change, really. So for Bruggen in goal, it's El Hilali, Diamande, Vardy, Nuri the back 4, Captain Rodri alongside Anderson in the midfield 2, Shirky in the 10 with Vinny and Semenyo in the wide areas, and Phil Foden is going to play through the middle up top in the false 9 role. We've got Lakeba, Udogi, Livramento, O'Reilly, Mukasa, Makadu, Nusa and Sangare on the bench. Hopefully Foden can keep getting those goals through the middle. Manchester derby time at the Etihad. Manchester City take on Manchester United in a game which is more than just a derby, which it has been in recent years, because it is for the 2 top sides in the Premier League at the moment going head-to-head. We know that Manchester United have been really poor over the season. They haven't really been in that top spot, but they are in second place, albeit 7 points behind Vincent Kompany's side. I'm interested to see how they do line up and how they've changed over past seasons. So Andrew Onana is on the bench for Manchester United, joied by Telly Malacia, Amad Diallo, Rasmus Højlund, Harry Maguire, Matheus Cunha, Xerxes Sancho and Fredrickson. Decent bench. In goal starts Sem Lamens. It's Connor Bradley, Matthijs de Ligt, Aiden Heaven and Carlos Augusto the back 4. Midfield 2, Manu Agate and Kobe Mainu with Bruno Fernandes in the sort of 10 role. Then it's Mbuemo, Šeško and former Barcelona man, the big sign of the summer, Rafinha as the front 3. Shirky, Anderson, nicely done. Mike Nuri, wide to Vinny Jr. And there's trouble for United here, Vinny. Vinny inside. Vinny on that right foot shot is blocked by Heaven. Behind for a corner to Manchester City. Good start. Foden. Another little flick onto Rodri here. Brings the ball forward and wide to El Hilali. To Semenyo in behind. Trying to get across Semenyo. Back to Rodri. On to Phil Foden in the derby. Who else than Phil Foden in a Manchester derby? What a finish by Foden. 1-0 Manchester City lead. He's 10th of the season, Phil Foden. And that's a brilliant goal. Semenyo cuts it back. Found back Rodri. Rodri to Foden. Lovely little touch away from Kobe Mainu. And the second one slams it in the back of the net. Back to Anderson again. Vinny makes that run, but I was preferring Nuri to make that run. Foden. Anderson. Nuri makes that run. That creates space for Vinny in the wide area. Here is Vinny. Across the box. Shirky is there! 2-0 City. Ryan Shirky makes the run. Ryan Shirky scores. And what a ball by Vinicius Jr. And I have to say the credit has to go to Ryan Nuri there. He goes on the overlap, or the underlap as it is, and creates space for Vinny in the wide area. And Vinny's got all this space to run into. Quality across, yeah, he's got it. Back to Shirky. Quality of finish, he's got it. 2-0 Manchester City in the derby. El Hilali. Back to Rodri. Anderson. Shirky. Mike Nuri. Shirky again. Ryan Shirky again. Good save by Lemons at his near corner. Just tried to catch him out. Semenyo makes that run and creates the space. Anderson. Rodri. El Hilali. Semenyo. El Hilali! Oh, what a goal it would have been! I don't know how to deal with him. Rodri. Right to El Hilali. Cross in. Oh, Shirky's made the run here. Away. Foden on the volley. Semenyo waiting. Cleared away. Consider the quality of opposition that we're going to be playing against. Ali Anderson has been unbelievable as well. Rodri. Semenyo. Shirky. Foden. Wide to El Hilali. Livramento it is. In towards Semenyo. Gets there. Semenyo! Big save by the goalkeeper Lemons. And Mbuemo. Šeško. Ryan Buemo, past Rodri. Buemo uses his pace here. Joshko Vardiol with him. Buemo around him. So Fernandez! Oh, United do get a goal which they don't deserve here. Captain Fernandez rifles away the top corner. I don't want to see it. We deserve a clean sheet today. We've dominated them. Tino Livramento again here. Rodri. O'Reilly in a Manchester derby on the right foot. O'Reilly drags it wide. Full-time whistle goes. City 2, Man United 1. And we get 3 points. And we go even further clear now at the top of that table. Well, after wins over Atletico Madrid recently in the UEFA Champions League, after match day 5, we push ourselves up onto 10 points and into 11th place. But hopefully with a win today away at Napoli, who I think are even far ahead of us. No, Arsenal are top. We're at Napoli now. Not doing amazingly well. Malmo are up there. Napoli in 19th, so they need the wins as well. We can get ourselves even higher and an even better position in this Champions League campaign 28-29. We are the holders, remember. Well, a few rotations in the side, but this is the team I'm going to go with. So for Bruggen in goal, a back four with Livramento, Kusanov, Lukeba, and Udogi is Captain Anderson, or Captain Rodri against Anderson, with Anderson in midfield. Couldn't get that out then. With Shirky in front. It's Vinny on the left, Semenyo on the right, and Haaland to the middle. Foden is on the bench today with Carrizo, Nusa, and Sangare, as well as Naipan, El Hilali, Ait Nuri, and Joshko Vardiol. Well, away from home in Italy, in Naples, at the Stadium Maradona, I think it's called now, Stadio Diego Maradona, Armando Maradona. I mean, that is showing how much he meant to these Napoli players. I mean, one of the best players ever, Maradona. And hopefully we can come here against the atmosphere, win. We've done it before in Sarri's side. We've struggled before in the past against Walter Mazzari's side. But we know it's a big one. Match day 6 in this league. We need to start getting these points, get ourselves into that top 8 and comfortable. On the Napoli bench, they have Mike Penders, Wow Saba, Noah Lang, Giovanni Simeone, Rafa Marin, Billy Gilmore, Fonchero. They've also got Neres Ramani as well, but the goalkeeper is Unai Simon. It's Agustin Rodriguez, 88 rated fullback, with Bonionigo, Bukema and Falconer as the back four. Cajuste and Labotka in the midfield too, with Scott McTominay there in front, with Eric Sanchez in the sort of attacking narrow positions. Ambrosini partners Romelu Lukaku up top. Wow, considering how good their back four is, that forward line doesn't look great at all. Anderson. Vinny. On the outside, Vinny. Cross in. Semenyo is waiting. Keeper fumbles it. Alan's there. We just get it away. Rodri takes it back down again. Anderson. Right to McTominay again. Anderson with him. Lukeba. Bad defending by Lukeba. Gives away a penalty. Really poor by Lukeba. And after a really good start, City give away such a cheap penalty. This Napoli side is Lukaku against Verbruggen. Come on, Bart. Lukaku sends in the wrong way. Good penalty. 1-0 Napoli. Shirky, what a find towards Vinny Jr. What a goal that is. Oh my word. What a goal that was. I paused for a second there to enjoy it, to think he might just do it. He does go and do it. What a ball by Ryan Shirky here. And Vinny Jr. wiggles through the team. Plants one in the top corner. Brilliant from Vinny. Napoli defence is quite strong. On the line really well. Cajuste. Ambrosino. McTominay. Lukeba's not having a great game. What's the opposition here? Lukeba! That's poor defending again. 2-1 Napoli. Castello Lukeba's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. 2-1 Napoli. Right to Vinny. On to Udogi. Into Vinny. Vinny's in again here! Vinny scores again at the near post. 2-2. Well, 2 terrible moments from Lukeba. And 2 magical moments from Vinicius Jr. With standout moments in this City team. Lukaku. Well done, Kusanov again. Anderson. Vinny. Shirky. Good flick through towards Vinny here. And the ball behind to Haaland, who's quicker than the defender as well. Erling Haaland is in here. Erling Haaland! He's not going to miss that one. Manchester City make it 3. And we have the lead in Naples now. Oh, makes the run. Memento doesn't go towards him. Semenyo. Foul there. Shirky. Haaland. Semenyo. Semenyo. Narrow angle. Semenyo hits it. Good save by Simon behind for a corner. Semenyo doesn't feel so quick at the moment. Haaland. Memento. Shirky. Semenyo! What a save by the keeper. That kills the game, Antoine Semenyo, if he scores that. Semenyo. That is special from Semenyo if it finds Vinny, which he does do. Vinny keeps it in. The doggy. What a ball! Shirky! Semenyo! Again, the keeper saves it. Semenyo should have had 4 today. Nusanov. Nuri, good pass. Look at Nusa's run there away from the fullback. There he goes, Nusa. And he's off Antonio Nusa. Run to Foden. And Foden to kill the game. Phil Foden kills the game. Of course he does. 4-2 City. Game over. Brilliant from Nusa again. And brilliant from Phil Foden, who's been one of the standout, the standout performer this season, I think, Phil Foden. I think at this moment in time, he is player of the season without a doubt. Noah Lang. Lobotka. Ballon behind. Lukeba, great defending. He's made up for his mistakes earlier on. A much more composed second half from Castello Lukeba. Full-time whistle goes. City win by 4 goals to 2. Big win in terms of automatic qualification in the Champions League. The games, the Premier League action does not stop there now, because after 15 Premier League games, we're still undefeated top of that table, running away with the title alone, 8 points clear of second place. Chelsea is third place Arsenal, who we face next, and we are going to the Emirates. I'm going to go with what I feel is our strongest side at the moment. You think that Ryan Cherki should be in there somewhere, but he's on the bench for Phil Foden today, and Cherki's going to come on as an impact substitute if we need him. It's Haaland, Vinny, Semenyo front 3, Foden, Anderson, Rodri midfield 3, Nuri, Vardy, Diamande and El Hilali back 4, Verbruggen in goal. Foden, of course, or Cherki, of course, is the first man on the team sheet. First man on the bench to come on in the starting 11 at some point. So Emirates Stadium, City and Arsenal, first versus third. Arsenal, who have been in their own title racing battles with us across the years, never managed to get the top spot that they had of us only once. I think they actually won the league ahead of us, didn't they? It wasn't Liverpool who could stop us. Today, we face them at the Emirates. Big game in store. So whilst they've got Kepa on the bench, Konate, former Liverpool man, Zubimendi, former Liverpool man, and also Player of the Year winner, Ugo Ekitike, it's good and Al-Nupta, Junior Krupi is there as well, Madueke and Finn Jelch, David Raya in goal, Yigit, Mosquera, William Saliba and Nuno Mensch the back 4, Saka, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli and Eze the midfield 5, Vita Gyökeres still leads the line. Vardiol, Diamande again, El Hilali, and by Semenyo centrally here, Saliba a bit of pressure, Mosquera, Haaland, back down to Foden, Erling Haaland from the right foot, back out to Vinny Jr. blocked away again, Vinny once more and saved by Raya. And Arsenal under a lot of pressure at the start of this one. Well played, Verbruggen. Nicely done. Rodri. Nuri Anderson. Foden. Haaland. Vinny. Fullback's lost him. Vinny goes. Vinny finds Foden. Phil Foden! He's done it again! And he'll keep doing it, Phil Foden, because he's an absolute superstar. And he's a star of this team. 11 goals in 14 games. He might be our best player. He just might be our best player. Because no matter what he does, it turns to goals. And he's done it again, Phil Foden. And 1-0 City lead at the Emirates. And what a finish from Phil Foden. What to Semenyo here. It's Nuno Mensch. Holds him off. Back to Foden. Haaland. Vinicius Junior! Good save by Raya, but great play again by City. Oh, Nuno Mensch, great recovery. Eze, great recovery. Tackle there. Gyökeres, Eli can't win it, but he's left space in behind here. Diamande's going to get going. Here is Martinelli. Look at the speed of Diamande. Maybe too quick for his own good. Eze, Vardiol gets it away. Gyökeres! Gyökeres! Big save by Verbruggen. Behind for a corner. What a save by Bart Verbruggen. Big moment of the game. To go in at half-time of the lead. Semenyo away. El Hilali long. Half-time, Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. Thanks to Bart Verbruggen there at the end. Only 1-0, we've got to remember that. Nuno Mensch. Arsenal have certainly got a goal in them today. Space of Martinelli here. El Hilali a little bit slow to get across, but he's recovered well. Across the far post here, flying header. What a save by Verbruggen, not for the first time today. Gyökeres. On the top they go. Nuno Mensch. Declan Rice. Gyökeres off the bar. What a miss. What a miss. Counter City. 4-on-4. Foden. Wide to Semenyo. Into Haaland. To kill the game. Erling Haaland. We kill it. Gyökeres hits the bar. And we go and kill it the other end with Erling Haaland. Well, we're a little bit lucky maybe. He's 11th of the season. Gyökeres cannons it off the bar. From a yard away. I don't know how he's missed that. And we go on punishment at the other end. Semenyo to Haaland. Ødegaard. Well read by Livramento. Rodri wins it back. Play by City. Vinny. O'Reilly. Oh, what a ball by O'Reilly through to Nusa here. Antonio Nusa! Oh, straight at David Raya. Into Diamande. Rodri. O'Reilly again. City are opening him up here. Vinny through the middle. Vinny's quick. Vinny plays Shirky. And off the bench. Ryan Shirky off the bench. Makes it 3. Thunders one to top corner. And Manchester City. Big statement at the Emirates here. A big 3-0 win. They played him onside because they're so worried about Semenyo. Vinny slides it through to Shirky, and look at that for a finish. Makes no mistake. Top bins. You're not keeping that one out, David Raya. Full-time whistle goes. City 3, Arsenal 0. We stay undefeated. We stay top, and we stay by far the best team in the Premier League right now. And the final game of today's episode is Carabao Cup action. Round quarterfinals, actually. Round 4 we blazed through, didn't we? Past Norwich City. Round 3 beating Preston by 3-0. So it's quarter-final time. It's Aston Villa we've drawn. I mean, Bournemouth drawing Cambridge, Brentford drawing Manchester United. It's quite a difficult draw. I mean, we would have preferred to draw Cambridge or Brentford, but we've done really well against Villa in recent times. And I think the Carabao Cup, with a rotated side, we should do the same again. Well, rotated time for Vincent Kompany's team today, as expected, but not quite as rotated as maybe you expect. Saul starts and goal is Livramento, Kusanov, Lukeba and Udogie City's back 4. O'Reilly alongside Captain Roger in the midfield 2. Ryan Shirky in the 10. It's McCain on the right, Noose on the left, and Haaland to the middle. We've got Carrizo, Vinny Jr., Semenyo, Sangare on the bench, as well as Mukasa, Naipan, El Hilali and Vardiol. Of course, there's 3 players on there. Carrizo, Sangare and Mukasa we'd like to get into the team probably before the end. If we can do, if we're winning. If not, then we'll look to Vinny, Semenyo and maybe even Naipan to try and change the game. Maybe Vardiol as well. Naipan I'd like to get some game time if we can. So arriving at Villa Park for this quarter-final up against the Villa side that have been doing pretty well. A big game in the Carabao Cup for Manchester City to get to a semi-final. This is Villa side. So Bryce Samba starts in goal. It's Nunes, Onana, Gerasi, Franklin, Mbake, Redmond, and former City man Oscar Bob, as well as Chisumba on the bench. Martin starts in goal once again. It's Torres, Konsa, and Vermeesh the back 4 of 3. Marlon, Tillemans, Svensson, Illing Jr. in the 4 with Rodgers and Buendia in behind John Duran up top. We've played Villa once this season. I think we battered them. Was it 5-1 in that one? I'm expecting another win today, even with this rotated side. However, their side is very different. Duran comes in, Watkins in that time. Rodgers and Buendia partner there. I think John McGinn played in the game. Illing Jr. in the wide areas. Marlon, he actually seems like a stronger Villa side than we played in the Premier League. Who, in little game time, really, behind Vinicius Jr., was proven to be quite a good player. Of course, City at the moment, we've been in ultimate form, haven't we? Udogie through to Nusa. Early cross to Willing Coward at that near post, and he cracks it. Really getting back for his team. Stop it. Kusanov throws a foot in here. So Buendia. It's Buendia with a chance. Soz makes the save. And Udogie tries to bring it away straight to Daniel Marlon. Did have with a strike and the save by Soz and away by City. We're living a little bit dangerously now, Manchester City. Oh, good ball for the middle towards Shirky. And now to McAdoo, and City countering numbers here. McAdoo has got a great way to pass. Erling Haaland is found. Erling Haaland dispatches the chance into the top corner comfortably. And City lethal on the counter. We've got that in our game. And when we need to use it, we do use it. Into Haaland. Back onto Shirky. Back through to Haaland. Brilliant play from City here to make it 2. Haaland gets his second, Shirky with the assist, and that is fantastic football from Manchester City. The link-up play by Shirky and Haaland there was second to none. This here, a little back heel from Haaland, beautiful. Shirky back to him. Bottom corner, 2-0 Manchester City. Shirky. McAdoo. Livramento. Livramento! What a finish by Tino Livramento. I was looking for someone in the middle there. Haaland sort of peeled back. And Tino Livramento had no option but to go for goal. And he goes and puts it in the top right-hand corner. I mean, maybe McAdoo could have been found, but Consa's marking him. What a finish by Livramento. 3-0 Manchester City, and it's time for changes now. And what a goal from the fullback. Mukasa spins one wide towards Nusa. Oh, what a ball by Nusa through to Sangare. Sangare drags his shot wide. Nusa. He has got some sort of flair about Nusa, which others just don't seem to. Brilliant. Caritho's in. Caritho! Beautiful goal by City again. The link-up play between the two forwards who play the number 9 and number 10 role is brilliant. And they've done it again there. Caritho off the bench for the goal. Little 1-2 with Sangare. Through he goes, and a really good finish. He's a good player. Another member of the City youth system. He's bulldozed his way through past the doggy there. McCabe sold himself a little bit. John Duran. Through to Oscar Bob, who likes a goal against Manchester City. Livramento gets it away in a doggy. Oh, beautiful feet from a doggy. McCadu. Trouble for Villa again here. Ryan McCadu. On towards Caritho. I think he might have been offside anyway. The full-time whistle goes. A 4-0 win. The Carabao Cup quarter-final gets us to the semi-final. Great performance by City. An all-round performance from the team. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the if you are new.